Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play RuneScape. So I have really good news. We finally got to, I'm just going to put this over here. Can I not drag it over here? Is there, oh you know what? L, there you go. Lock, there you go, the interface locked itself. So anyways, we got to level, well 50 plus smelting, 57. Also finally got to defense level 50, so that's pretty cool. I got 38 magic and 40 archery, or range, sorry, ranged they say. And I haven't touched melee for a while yet, so that's pretty much it. I did something else a bit on the side. Oh, crafting, I think I had over time. Oh yeah, up to 42 actually. Quite higher than I expected. I was just making urns and then reselling them. They were just, you buy 2 clay and you would, some people have these, they're called crafting pots, and some people were doing them at the GE one day, so I just partook, and I was just literally molding into the urn, and then I would smelt the urn, and then I would sell it on the GE, and I think I basically just got my money back. I didn't actually earn anything, but that was fine, you know, it was just basically pure skilling up, so I was happy with that, but that's the crafting anyways. So what I like to do today is craft myself a full set of Rune armor and maybe some weapons. So I got 1,007 rune bars, and I actually made a few things out of that. I must have spent like maybe 30 or 40 of those as well, and I only had started with 1,000 of the materials. And the reason for that is when you get higher level, you obviously get bonuses and things like that. So level 57 was an extra bar chance of ruin, so that was a big deal, obviously, and that helped you know, do that part. So anyways, yeah, so I want to do full helm and then the plate leggings, things like that. So you basically, the helmet's not too bad. Well, some of the ones are not too bad. It goes basically, the lower the materials, the better, obviously. So you know, you go through this. You'll probably heat it one more time just because, you know, once it gets halfway, it starts to get a little too slow. And then you let it finish. But it isn't, honestly, it takes a while. It takes a long time to go through this. And that's just the level 1 version of it. And then there's the level 2 and level 3. And it basically adds, I think, 5. I think it's 5, and then maybe is it 10 or 20? Or maybe it's like 10 and 20? We'll find out. Anyways, it cumulatively grows, basically, and you just get a little bit more defense and stats on it, which is fun. I like that, but it does take some effort, so we're gonna work on that. So you can see it's starting to get a little slow. You can hear the noise changes, too. And I guess the idea is you're hitting something that kind of molds more, softer, so you can hear it kind of go through there. And when it gets more tingy sounding, that's basically it hardening up, right? So you're hearing a lot more of that metal resistance sound. I'm not going to actually do the full set, like, you know, fully recorded. I'll do some cuts and stuff in between, let you know my progress, things like that. But I thought just for the helmet we can try it out. So there you go. So I got our rune helmet. So you can see 170 and melee. That's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy. So what you can do is now you can click 1 and it uses, okay, so the normal one is 2 bars. So plus 1 is 2 bars, 4 bars, and then 8 bars. So you can see how it goes up and up and up. And basically it gets a little bit better. So I think this is 185 versus 170. So the best one literally gives you 15 more armor, which, hey, that's pretty good, honestly. I mean, it helps, obviously, right? So that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and we'll do the plus 1 now. We'll see what it looks like time-wise. Probably because it's the same amount, it's probably about the same. I wasn't really checking for the amount of EXP, but it's probably about the same, to be honest. 960 progress. It's going to be the plus 2 and plus 4. I'm guessing that's when it takes a bit more, so we'll give it a shot here anyways and see how it goes. So we're going to start hearing that tingy sound in the near future when these two kind of meet up right now. Or there you go. So you hear that tingy sound, and I guess like in real life the idea is it's cooled down, right? So it's more like metal on metal now. So it was just, what was the progress? It was just like 960, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that was +1, and then the +2 here. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that EXP, too. Wow, you get some nice stacked EXP like that. I didn't realize the EXP would stack like that. So if you want to work on smelting, this will definitely give you a decent amount of smelting. I guess the good news about this is, you know, this is probably not much of a money maker, but what it is a maker of is getting your EXP, and you probably sell it still at price, I'm assuming. So at least you have that as well. So we'll check here in a second to see. But yeah, actually, oddly enough, the speed seems to be the same. All it's doing is giving you more EXP. Actually, we could check the progress, but I'm guessing it's going to be the same. Oh no, it's slightly higher, 1200. Okay, it's 1200. But we're getting a lot more EXP, I think. From we're getting 16 was from, yeah. This is 50% more, basically, more than 50%, really. They got a pretty rainbow cape. I wonder where that's from. Examine them. Oh, here it is. Rainbow cape, 25 million. Oh, so it's not even that expensive. Well, very expensive to me right now, but it's not like some items in this game go for billions, right? So that's actually kind of cool. I think I might even attempt to get that someday. Okay, so we're going to get that 999. I like that. Okay, so we're going to try the last version of the helm here and see what we're going to get here. Here we go. 27 EXP. That is awesome. 26 to 27. It's rounding, right? So that is actually really cool. And what's the progress? It does look a little slower now. 1440. So yeah. But that EXP is ultra beautiful. So yeah, making the plus gear is definitely worth it. I was going to look at the prices. I never did get around to doing that, so we'll check that in a minute. Basically, the rune bars, the rune ingots, I should say, they go about 3K, I believe. So the helmet probably goes a bit more, and, you know, etc., etc. So after this is done, we'll check that out, and we'll check some of the other prices as well for the other gear. I'm assuming the original ones go for a decent amount because people improving them and then selling them. They're improving them for skill probably is a big seller, so. But I didn't realize how much of a jump it would have made, to be honest. So yeah, it's the plus 2 and plus 3 that seems to be where it's all at. It's beautiful, actually, man. We'll get a level out for sure once we've done the full set. How much do we have left? 57, man. I don't think we'd get to 60, but hell, we're gonna get a good number out of that. And there we go, my friends. That is our Rune plus 3 helmet. Look at that. We'll equip it on. I don't think I actually see it on. Oh, it is on. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I have a mask on. How did I get a social item on like that? I actually do not know how I got this other thing on my face. I got this social item, and I think that was originally like, oh, it was from a quest or something? I know there's a wardrobe, and I have no clue how any of that works, so I'll have to find that. Oh, it might be this mask thing here. Motes, no. Nice try. This is just all friend stuff at that point, right? Yeah. Well, it was a worth try, I'm guessing that. There's quest challenges. So it's probably maybe in one of the F1, F2 things. So let's check F1. So this is your skills. This is your summary. Change my name. You can actually change your name when you're a member for free every 30 days. I believe you can also spend a bond to do that more frequently. As we can see, we're not a member. We are going to be a member very soon. There was a promotion on Twitch. I'm going to claim it. And obviously, I didn't want to lose out on that, so I'll do that in the next episode or two. Sorry about that. I sneezed so hard in real life. Oh, gosh. Or maybe in the game, right? I didn't do the emote, right? Oh, man, that hurts so much. Oh, my poor body. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out this mask. Like, where the hell is this mask coming from? You'd think it'd be somewhere in like your loadouts, things like this. This is actually cool stat information. I didn't even realize this. So this actually gives you an idea why it's important to have the... I mean, I guess it might show you your punishment if you wear the wrong gear, but look at this. It's interesting. It's showing that from melee I got 0, and from range I got plus 52. Does that mean I get 52 more defense? And then I have 0 with melee, like it's even. And then negative 53 with magic, meaning magic can kick my butt. I'm not quite sure on that yet, but either way, that's kind of interesting. Because I know you get punished. Oh yeah, so 0 there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's magic that does more there or it's the opposite of the two, but either way, that's kind of how it works. You know, use the right class for whatever people are using. But yeah, I was just looking here. I don't see this whole thing here. Oh, here, F2 wardrobe. Continue. Oh, look at these. There's like all these presets. Oh, so these are your presets that we have. These are presets I'm assuming you buy or something. Oh, you play these unlock in the game. Okay, some of them are unlocked. Some of them you probably can buy too. Desert treasure. Treasure hunter, things like that. Oh, okay. So we can go like that and just apply at least, and then we have the normal look. And then, yeah, I'm guessing that I saw... Well, let's go here. Oh, yeah, head. Here you go. So maybe these are things I've already unlocked, or no, you unlocked this, blah, blah, blah. Well, where's the one we already unlocked? Like, how... Filter... Oh, okay. Availability, source. Availability. But that means I have none of them, but we had that one thing. It's like, how did I get that one thing if you're not there? Okay. There's also the appearance, so maybe like you could just take a head. Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure where the helmet thing came in there because it should show up in there. Clearly, I took an appearance on there. I'm not sure why I don't really see it. Like when you go to wardrobe, you'd think you'd be able to see it in here, but apparently not. Keepsake box, full outfits. Yeah, keepsake box, and then you can filter them. But yeah, when you do from source, gameplay, holiday, preset, availability, owned or not owned. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not owned. Okay, there you go. So this is it. So I think we got, was this like from a quest or something? I'm not sure. Do we have a two-face thing? So you can have two faces, or you can have the mask of whatever, and that's what we had before on. Okay. There you go. Now we just have the normal helm. So I'm happy. We're learning things, obviously, here. Okay, so let's jump to the chest piece just to see how crazy this is. Actually, we're going to check the price, weren't we? So the helm goes for 5.6. The level 2 version, you might have to re-click it. I'm not sure. Goes for 5.6. The level 1 goes for 8. And then the level 1 goes for 8. Yeah, so people are 5. So people pay more for the +1, I'm guessing. Or not? That's even more confusing. This doesn't really update Rella. Oh, this other helmet apparently was going higher. I don't know. Anyways, let's do the chest piece then. Let's see. So they pay 23K for that. Doesn't change, doesn't change, doesn't change. Now, is it not changing, or is it because we're not clicking off? Apparently it doesn't change. Okay, let's check the helmet. Let's do examine. Goes for 47K. Ah, this game is not updating the price properly. Or maybe it's based on the materials. Nah. I don't know what to say. There's a boreal version too, which I don't know how that works. I think you don't get it. What is burial? Okay, yeah, this is just the help for all that. I'm going to look that up quickly. Oh, crap. I wish I never... Okay, there you go. Give me a sec. Okay, so it's basically it's a no EXP method that you get a lot of... Or, sorry, it's a no value method that gets you a lot of EXP. Basically, you don't get it. You lose the item when you do the burial set. There's also this version of it, which I'm assuming is probably better if you do the full set. I'm not sure. Seems hell of an expensive way to go, but let's try it out anyways, just for fun. Let's just be horrible and consume it. So you must be at a burial anvil, or oh, we might not have one of those around here. Or a forge. That's the furnace. Okay, maybe we might not be able to do that here. Oh no, these are the forges here. Oh. Oh, I see. So yeah, apparently you do this. Let's try it out anyways. Let's go crazy. We'll do it with the helmet just to see what it's like. Making blah blah gives you fast EXP but destroys the item. Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, why not? Continue making yes. Okay, here we go. 54. So that's a pretty good amount of EXP. So imagine those people with a lot of money, you know, they want to get up a skill, maybe they never bothered, whatever. They could buy just like the +3 of these items even, and then turn them into the burial versions of them. Obviously, they lose their money because that's it, the item's gone, but they would get a lot of EXP out of it. So that's kind of cool. That's a feature. I guess if you're self-mining everything else, it's not too bad, but even then, when you know like how much you can get for selling it, I don't think I would want to do that, but there you go. And it's gone. So that's all she wrote. Okay, so I'm going to make the helm and some other things. I'm going to do the chest piece. The chest piece is going to be, I guess the chest piece will be the most expensive item here. So we do base of the chest piece, obviously. And you can see it'll have a lot of progress on it. 3,000 progress it starts with. So obviously when we upgrade that, it'll get a little higher. So we'll be back in a few and see how we go over time. Okay, so we're just finishing up the +1 now on the chest piece. So if we examine that, that's worth 29. It was worth 47k for the first one. Now 29. So it's actually gone down in price. And now, obviously, it's going to get a little bit more EXP because it's the +2 version, which, hey, we like that. So we'll just see what that's like here. Yeah, so 60. It's just the same thing again. So it's literally going through the exact same process all over again. Okay, so, and you can see the progress hasn't changed yet, so, okay. So I'm not sure why, but I'm getting less EXP than I was for the helmet. I'll have to see if the EXP is the same before. Maybe there's some weird bonus. No, there's a bonus still, but yeah, I'm getting less EXP. Weren't we getting like into the 50s or something when I was doing the +3? And this is the +3. Anyways, it also has a bit more progress on it, as you can see. But yeah, I'm a little confused on the less EXP, unless if I'm doing it faster, but I don't think so. I think that's just how it is. What did we get? Heat Rune 66% faster. That's nice. So when you heat it up, oh yeah, look at that jump. That makes it a little easier too. And create Rune items at maximum heat. So at 59, basically when you create it, like first time ever, you pull it out, it'll have max heat and you can hammer it right away rather than have to, you know, wait a bit on that. So yeah, I was a little surprised by this. I'm very surprised by the XP, but that's how it is. I swear the other one was much higher than that, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm just crazy. I know the burial one was up in that area. Maybe that's what I was thinking. I just thought, hey, that was also happening, you know, for the +3, but maybe I was just crazy. Let's get full heat again. So I know the +2 was 16, right? And then it was 20. You know what? No, you know what? I think I'm just being a noob. It's probably just the burial one that was confusing me. So I did a look on the price on this one. This one was a bit more pricey, the +2. It was 29. And, or sorry, no, 29 for the +1, right? Which was meh. The +2 was 74k, but the nothing on it was, I think it was like 50 something if I recall. 47, yeah, 47k. So It does jump, but I'm interested to see if it jumps more for the full +3, just because, you know, they might buy it just for the burial set, right? Or maybe they prefer, you know, maybe they find this +26, for example, 27 EXP decent too, and then they buy that one too for that. We're making this one a little higher. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute, but just curious on that anyways. But if it almost pays for itself, you know, it's not too bad, because then you can, you know, obviously craft this and then just sell it later on, the +3s on the market. So there we go. So what do we have here? So we're examining it, 90. So yeah, it's a bit hit and miss there. I mean, let's look at here. So you got the chest piece here. So obviously you got 5, 10, 20, 40. So 40, 80, 120, am I right for that? 90. So you'd actually lose credits if you were using rune bars themselves directly. Because if we withdraw all the rune bars, like whatever, examine, they're worth 2.7, yeah, 71. So if we do the fine math here times 40, you're looking at 110,000, and you're only getting 90 out of that. So you're at least losing 20k credits every single time you make a new chess piece. So it might not be worth selling those. I mean, it might be too. I mean, that's up to you. Obviously, it does offer a lot of EXP, so that might be worth it. I don't know if the burial set is worth doing. You build a whole set and you do the thing. I'm not going to do that because obviously I want to save my materials and make some of this, but for those who are interested in it, let's go ahead and deposit that. So anyways, there's the chest piece done, which is awesome. So we can wear that, or I might use it, or yeah, I used it instead of wear it. There you go. There's our chest piece. Awesome. And then, yeah, so I'm slowly working on there. I still have to do the helmet, things like that again. But I'll keep going, and we'll back here in a few. Okay, so there we go. We have our helmet, our leggings, chest, boots, and gloves done. So I took the chest off just so I wouldn't accidentally do it again. I saw it all, you know, on there. So there you go. We got a full set now. And let's see here. So obviously, if you want to keep going here, there's not much armor-wise. You can get yourself a shield, I guess. So I think both shields are the same, so I can make one of those. And then I think when it comes to weapons, I might just kind of go crazy. I don't think I'd use claws. I've never tried slashing like that, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably do... what do I want? I'll probably do 2 swords and 2 maces for now. Yeah, I think I'll do that. 2 hands might be good at times, but I think it's more like I'll do that. Yeah, so it wouldn't be 2, sorry. I'm thinking some games there's 2. So I'll do this mace and then this mace. And then I'll do, say, this sword and this sword. The reason you want maces is for crushing and then stabbing for the other ones. There's also slashing, which is this one here. Fastest, melee. Yeah, so I wonder what this one is, huh? So this is slashing, this is stabbing, crushing. So there is a difference needing slashing. What about other ones? Is it all the same at that point? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I might do these 3 then, and then these 3 here, the repeated ones. That might be the way to go. What's this one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that then, because, yeah, I was just thinking I'll have all 3 melee styles, and that'll be good. You know, eventually maybe I'll want, like, you know, this big axe or whatever reason, right? But I think those will be good. So I'll do that, those 3, and then I'll do myself the square shield probably just because bigger looking, right? But it doesn't really matter which one you pick. And then we'll go from there. And then let's see, what's the prices on all this anyways at this point? So 24K, 24K. 78K. That's for the pants, right? Yeah. 90K for the chest. And 47. So oddly enough, the pants might be somewhat worth it. Is it 4 or 3 that you use for each one? It's 3. So it's not 5, but 3. So yeah, I mean, it might be worthwhile checking that out for maybe paying its way in a sense, if you know what I mean. Because If you're doing 3 and then 6 and then 12 and then 24, yeah, so 24 times 3, yeah, 68, am I thinking there? Yeah, so I think you'd be able to pay off. Yeah, if the pants are actually going for what they say there and you can actually sell them okay, you could actually make your money. You can actually make a bit of money doing the pants, but at least you would be paying off. So I might do that later for fun, just saying, hey, let's just do that because, you know, you can do it. But anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and I'll make those, and then we'll be back in a minute. Okay, my friends, so we're just working on my smithing. I thought I'd finish up here in a minute anyways. Look at this. We are 256. I like that number. EXP away from leveling up my smithing to level 60 smithing, actually, which is pretty darn cool. I decided just for fun to make the rune claws anyways. Wonder what the value of them are. 90. So a lot of these are around, I think, 90k. Yeah, 90k. 90k. There you go. 60 smithing, 90k. 90k, and then 90k. Now, funny thing is, this is worth 90k. Or is it? Yep, 90k, but this isn't. Oddly enough, the offhand sword is only worth 51k. I don't know if it drops or something, like what makes that an anomaly. 95 for the offhand mace, and we'll find out what the other one is, but it's an interesting anomaly there. So we are level 60 smithing, which I think that's my highest skill, right? So funny enough, I thought my mining would, you know, surpass my thing, but obviously as time went on, that actually changed a bit. So I'm really happy about that. So thank you for being here. So level 60 smith is one of the requirements for the kindred spirits. You now have all the levels you needed for Doric task 4, 5. I don't know how you say that. So that's, no, that VI would be 6, right? Because it would be IV, it'd be 4. So, create a rune items at maximum heat. Okay, so we have the ability to do the orcum, something smelting and smithing, burial. So this is the new type of material. It's red, but it's a member. Keep in mind that at this point it's mostly member only, so you're not going to get much of an effect. There might be some bonuses here and there that you might have an effect on, but I think all of them are pretty much member. Yeah, I was thought maybe there might be like, oh, you can get a little extra of this and that, but yeah, because all the effects are related to the material you're working with. So none of this, like, you know, heat Elder Rune 33% faster. It's not just heat 33% faster. So there's not really much there. Look at the chunk you get. So yeah, doing this stuff is not too bad. I mean, it's great for skill up. So I might even consider doing this later on if these items can sell. You know, maybe I'll make a batch of, you know, one group and see if it sells. Like the common, you know, like the one-hand sword, I'm sure is a common one, right? So see how that goes. There might even, I know they used to have somewhat, I think, of a volume. Like, it doesn't tell you exact volumes, but I think they told you roughly, like, oh, if you could tell, like, if one item sold quite a lot compared to another item. But I really don't know all that. So one of the biggest important things here, which I probably should have paid attention originally, but we could just go and look actually here. So let's go with the sword here. It has 928 accuracy, right? But we have 928 here and 508 damage. Oh, that's level 3, sorry. There you go, 850 accuracy, but 928 accuracy. That plus 3 is a really big deal if you think about it. We can't use it, obviously, because we have to get to 50, but the reason it's such a big deal is because accuracy is, I believe, your hit chance, things like that, right? So if you can't hit, you're not doing any damage, and so sometimes you do higher level mobs, like later on, I think maybe, I don't know if we do it at 50 or whatever, but you kill some spiders, and I believe they were crushing damage. So the mace works really good with that, but the point is, if you had just the regular ones, you'd have less accuracy, you'd have less hit chance, and they're like level 90 spiders or something like that to give you an idea. So having that extra accuracy really can improve and help your day, basically making sure you get a few hits off on those spiders. So I think it makes a really big deal there. So that is really cool. I can't really show you the new things. I don't know if I can even put the shield on. Oh, I can put the shield on because the shield is considered armor, I guess, right? Level 50, yeah. So I guess shield is considered armor. Obviously, everything else can't be equipped because it's requires 50 attack. But I didn't realize you can actually put the shield on. So there you go. If I use one hand and whatever weapon, I'm a pretty damn shielded up guy here. Now, there's obviously some nooks and crannies we can get. Like, we can get a necklace here, and you have your back items and things like that. And then there's even a ring slot here. So I'll have to look into some of that gear and then buy it up. But obviously, we're doing pretty good here. Now, it's not like I really want to... Oh, by the way, you can repair these. I noticed. These are kind of cool. You can just repair this for some EXP, smithing EXP. You know, I'm kind of sad about this. I might just keep doing FTP for a bit. Or F2P, whatever. I guess it's free to play, whatever. The other one is just more slang, right? When you put a 2 instead of a T. Anyways, so the free-to-play, I'm enjoying it. I kind of want to work more on it, but obviously my Twitch thing, like, I have to claim it now, pretty much, you know, any hour now, or I might lose it, and I don't want to lose that because it gives you free 14 days. Now, somebody, of course, had donated, and I named them. I forgot their name right now, but they gave me 2 bonds or whatever. They don't show up there, but they'll show in here because they're in the bank. I didn't claim them as a currency yet. But anyways, so the point is that, you know, I have those, but I still want to, I personally want to actually claim the free 14 days, because it's free 14 days. That's the equivalent of almost 20 million credits saying no to, right? So that's not really too smart to me, in my opinion. So I think I'll claim it anyways. If I use it or not, that's up to me. Just because you got free to play doesn't mean you can't just stick in member world too, right? I think your skills that you're not supposed to level past 5 would level past 5, so you get some bonuses, but you could still stick to the free to play only content. For example, you can't level or you can't. Not, sorry, I was going to say level, but you can't use this and that, and you can only wear this gear and stuff like that. Basically, if you go to a free to play world, you're anchored down to most of the ruling of the free to play. Now, I assume that levels, of course, I don't know if they scale down or anything like that, or max out at the same. I have no clue on that, but I know you do basically play on the same rules. But you know, I feel like I'm not quite ready. When I say I'm not quite ready, maybe for a couple more episodes. I'm not talking about, oh, for the entire 14 days or whatever, but I feel like I could do a bit more. But we'll see how it goes anyways. I'm excited. I just, you know, like, it feels dirty because it's like I don't feel like it's quite my own time. But at the same time, if you don't claim it, you lose it, you know, and I just, that feels really dirty for me. So unfortunately, I'm going to do it before you guys can say, yeah, don't do it. I'll give you another bond. Unfortunately, that would be too late at that point. But hey, if you have a bond out there, people, you don't want it, you know, feel free. But anyways, I'm happy with this. Actually, if I do get a lot of bonds, like if I get a lot of donations or whatever, what I'll do is I'll put them to the gameplay per 14 days. And if I get a lot of them, I won't use them for caching or credits or whatever, but maybe I'll use them for other unlocks in the game. Like, for example, and not like ones I find cheating, but you know, like the bank where it requires 3 unlocks for the 3 of them to unlock another slot, so you can put the gear on you and stuff like that. That kind of stuff, you know. Which I think, oh, what is this? There's a sack of duck food. Oh, okay. And then I can feed the little ducks? Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. He's like, buddy, you fed everyone else, so you maybe don't like me. Oh, no, don't kill him. I feel bad. Was it him or the other guy? I don't know now. Oh, well, we got a quack out of him. This is actually kind of adorable. There's just a random little thing there. Okay, so, yeah, that's it for this episode. I think the next episode, yeah, we'll hit that membership. Maybe we'll play around, talk about it, maybe, you know, whatever. I think really what I'm going to do is probably just get some equipment for myself. You know, just, you know, I need to fill up, like, some of the next slots, things like that. And even then, I want to get other armor equipment, so I want to get like the level 50 leather set and level 50 magic set, things like that. But maybe those are things I can't afford either, right? So we'll have to see in that. I'll get rid of the rune bars actually. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'll go grab them so I can sell what I got at least, anyways. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. It looks like there'll be a lot of fun, and of course, we've hardly dent the content in this game, which I think is really cool. Like, there's so much content in this game, it's going to be a very long time before we really get into all the content, and I think that's the beauty about this game. I guess I stopped in there for some reason. I don't know. But I am looking forward to all that. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.